The following stream has been approved for all puzzle audiences by the puzzle general community.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is Cards of the Heart, and welcome back to Puzzle General's Tetris Attack Speedrun Tournaments 2021. And it is finally time for me to get my game on. So, for the second half of today's broadcast, we will start by showing two of my matches that I played in earlier in this week. We'll start with myself taking on the overall number 16 seed Litenang, a veteran of the Puzzle League series, and to call that match that happened earlier this week will be Dark Aries.
Hello.
And it will be 6.
Hello.
Welcome to good to have you aboard. Welcome back to the commentator's desk. Hopefully you guys watching will have some fun with what happened in this match. But first, if you are just tuning in for the first time and you're not exactly sure what this game is about, allow me to try to explain how this game is played and how we are playing it in this tournament. Tetris Attack is a Match 3 puzzle game released for the Super Nintendo in August 1996 for North America and November 1996 for Europe. It was also broadcast on the Japanese Teleview service from November 1996 until the service was discontinued in June 2000. As a Match 3 puzzle game, if you match at least 3 of the same panel either horizontally or vertically, the panels will disappear. To win, however, you'll need to do more than simply match 3 at a time. You need to make combos and chains to not only prevent your gradually rising stack from reaching the top of your playfield for a time, but also send garbage to your opponent to make their stack reach the top of their playfield. You make combos by matching more than 3 panels in a row at the same time. They don't keep your stack from rising for very long, but they do send small garbage blocks to your opponent that can quickly add up if stacked correctly. You make chains by linking sets of 3 or more matches together. Make a set of panels disappear and then have the panels directly above them fall into another match. Not only does this keep your stack from rising for a longer period of time, but it will also make thicker garbage blocks that will be more effective at actually filling out your opponent's stack to the top. If your stack reaches the top of your playfield and the game tries to break the stack through the top, you lose, so you want to avoid this at all costs and force it on your opponent as much as possible. To beat these computer opponents, you'll have to either make sure that they run out of time while their stack is completely topped off, send so much garbage to your opponent so that they can no longer make a move, or send garbage to your opponent in such a way so that they think they can no longer make a move. That said, due to the way this game handles combo garbage as well as the overall speed of these opponents, you will almost exclusively see our players make them run out of time through timely garbage attacks. Easy mode has 10 stages, normal mode has 11 stages, and hard and V-hard, as we call it, have 12. In this tournament, players will be racing through those stages to get to the end as fast as they can. The first player to defeat the final opponent wins the race. The first player to win a predetermined number of races wins the match. Best of luck to all of our players. So here is how this tournament is being played right now. We are in the group stage, where 17 players that entered have been divided into 4 groups. And wouldn't you know it, one of the groups ended up being 5 players, and I, as a number 1 seed, had to end up in the group with 5 players, but that's Gotta make the top players work for it a bit, I suppose. But we are playing against each other in the one-player versus mode, and we'll have to face everyone in our group once before we move on to the next stage of the tournament. All of the matches are best of 5 speedrun races, so the first to win 3 races will win the match, and we'll be instead of playing on V-Hard like we have been in prior tournaments, we are playing these group stages on all of the levels. Both players will pick the first level, or as I tend to do, I let the opponent pick, and then the loser of the race will pick the next level and the next level until either there's a winner or all of the levels have been played, and then for game 5, the loser of the previous race can pick any level they choose. So this group stage should be done by April 11th in a few weeks, and at that point we should be able to show the top 2 players in each group that will be advancing to the final bracket. Now let's throw it over to Dark Aries and 6 to talk about this matchup.
Okay. So, do you have a prediction that's not obvious?
I don't know. I'm just here for the ride. Even when I predict, I just go like, you know what? I'm going there. Half the time, I flip a coin. It's all good. My predictions don't mean much.
50-50, either you win or you don't.
Exactly. But, I don't know, like, Cards is obviously top up there, like was previously said, number 1 seed, I believe. But, Litenang ain't no slouch. That's going to be my catchphrase throughout this tournament. Ain't no slouch. Again, been here for a while. I don't think it'll be, what's the word I'm looking for? Where Litenang doesn't take a match off. I think there'll be at least 1, maybe 2. Two to make things interesting, but I don't think it'll be a stomp. That's the word I'm looking for, a stomp. I don't think it'll be a stomp.
I've had runs where multiple things go wrong in a row. That can happen to anyone. If it happens in multiple matches, then hey, we could see something very interesting.
See, the trick is to be like me and just not run, and then you can't have bad games or bad runs because they just don't exist.
You're undefeated in this tournament? That's impressive.
I know, right? There's a seed 0, and it is belonging to me.
Hell yeah. By extension, you are also the smartest player.
Oh, of course.
This year. I have to worry about future matchups and training and practicing. You just chill and take it all in.
Do also notice that it says Woods on Litenang's side. Shoutouts to when we had a Warriors Woods tournament. If you want to know how it ended up, maybe hit up our YouTube. Go watch the VODs. Maybe you're already on the YouTube. Just click that button. Go watch them. Easy peasy. Let's go.
There's such an impressive skill ceiling on that game. Maybe we'll learn soon. But anyway, yeah, anything other than domination from Cards of the Heart on this match will be surprising. But I hope for surprises still.
I like surprises. Surprises are good.
So is the thing. Checking
Look,
someone else, are we ready?
It's the tail of the tape. Everyone remembers their VCRs. Sometimes those things just get jammed. You gotta hit it with a baseball bat. Things get moving. It's okay. Just keep hitting play. See, there we go.
I do note that the standards, even in recent years, have just been getting so hot that, like, I got an 830 recently and it's barely top 20 in V-Hard. Standards people are setting are so intense, like at the very top. So we have match
Yeah.
1.
On V-Hard, let's go.
This is like the comfort zone of most people. I am starting a petition that, in this kind of format, regular hard is just lower variance V-Hard on the same speed. But this game, you know, you have the best chance of defeating somebody that you think has an advantage on you because of the variance of the AI clears. See? Only 6 seconds behind so far.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Going for that sub 20 clear on card side, that's pretty good. Pretty good start. Almost as if he's like the number 1 seed or something, I don't know. Ooh, 5 combo, let's go.
See, I can't tell if that chain was intentionally dropped because Bumpty was pretty high, or that was just a happy coincidence, but either way, 14, pretty dang good.
Okay, Lightning's keeping up. 19 second stage clear. Still really good. So it's not too far behind.
Something you're going to see every stage from Cards of the Heart is, even on the fastest speeds, weaving in all of these extra matches for those lag chains or those extra combos to just reduce that time sending garbage just a little bit. And as a bonus, if the AI really hasn't cleared many blocks, you don't need to send as much in your fast opening attack. The slight time difference between that 3-chain and that 4-chain from cards, that is a lot more precise than one may think. It's not something that I can do reliably in the slightest.
Oh boy, this is okay. Lightning did get it on 38 seconds, not bad, but Cards is on fire right now. Jeez. I do want to point out that Cards is a little bit more intimate with this game than maybe others, as he did figure out that it is possible to kind of get to starting seed. It's really tough to actually get in real time, as far as I remember, to get that specific seed. You gotta like count the eyes and stuff like that. But Cards did look a little bit more on the inside of this game than maybe most runners who kind of intuitively reverse engineer it just with playing. 23 seconds, let's go.
Like, there's a way to not ever start with that awkward starting board where, like, your 4th column is just blank.
Yes, that is precisely it.
Wow.
Yeah, I do have word from the chat here from veteran FFR Pro that it's a 7-frame window in TA for stage 1, and it's 13 frames in panel to pawn. So that's, considering, you know, most things are at 60 frames a second, because I think it's just a menu. And that means a frame is 16.6 something milliseconds. If it's 30, that means, you know, it's like 32 milliseconds. But that's a really tight timing to be able to count that out there. So gotta have good reflexes. Ooh, 29 seconds on Blarg.
That's the slowest so far.
I think at this point we're now at the patented 2-stage lead. Nope. Lightning said none of that. We're keeping it at 1.
I like how Fish immediately found an 8. Bound to clear. That attack was timed as well as it could be.
$22. Ooh. And Blarg is definitely cleaning up on Litenang's side there.
Meanwhile... Oh, that's enough combos.
Oh, okay. Did not
They were all glued together.
So I want to point something out here for the people who are watching this live on Twitch, or maybe you were watching on YouTube and you've just been binge watching them. There has been a lot of talk that, 20 to 25 seconds, really good time. I want to point out Litenang has basically been doing that and is still behind. That's just insane.
Standards be pretty insane. Shake time? Wow, that was just a few frames from getting really trolly, Raven. One more line, Litenang? Okay.
Still keeping it at the 1-stage lead. Ooh, 12 to 8. Jeez. Cards, calm down. Calm down. 11 seconds. Best part is Cards knew this, and he was like, okay, guys, commentate, have fun. I'ma just, run the ship here.
Watch and be
Probably just
mesmerized.
laughing. I never realized, but Raphael's stage has a really nice border around it. Around the playfield there. It's like kind of royally.
All the cave enemies just have the same backdrop? Yeah.
Okay, 26. And unless Litenang can clear this very quickly, I believe that is a 2-stage lead.
Yeah, the follow-up... I think that's enough follow-up, but Hookbill's going very low.
That's not enough for a force kill yet. Oof, unlucky.
Yeah. Kameth got 2 pillars, even on very hard, sometimes takes them a while to take care of this.
Okay. It could have been quicker if there was enough garbage there so Hookbill didn't raise, but still got it shortly after, so not bad. That is a force kill, though, on Card's side right there.
Those were not smart matches for Mr. Hocus Pocus. And 25-second crush kill get. I'm keeping track of all these crush kills for Conch.
Alright, Bowser time.
Starting with an 8 from Cards, into a 2-chain with a 5, a 3-chain with a 6. That's like 7 lines right there.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yo!
13-second Bowser.
Well then.
That is crazy.
Yeah, most people on great days can't compete with that.
That is... Ooh. Let's see what Litenang pulls here.
It's a pretty solid opening.
That might be a force kill if there's enough garbage. No. Just
I think it was
close.
enough, but...
If it just dropped sooner, yeah.
I think we'll be topped off for a while, so now this is just up to... That's a fancy tier 2.
I'm actually surprised that it even kind of... Because you can barely see that top panel there. I guess the AI can see beyond the kind of visible area there, but dang.
I guess I haven't tried that too much. If the next row is like right there, you can sort of lift your cursor way up there.
Okay, finally. Whew. Minute 17. That is rough.
Well, like, that can happen even if your opener is perfect on V-Hard. Like, not only did cards have all of the openings necessary, but fairly cooperative AI in the cave. Not perfectly cooperative, but...
Yeah, especially when you get, like, crazy amounts of combo garbage off there, too. Alright, this looks like this Bowser
Is he
might
topped
be
off
going
after
better
that?
than Kamek. Yep,
There we go.
28 seconds. Okay.
So yeah, that's a V-Hard that could beat quite a few racers.
And that is basically cards flexing like, yeah, I'm the #1 seed. This is how we're starting stuff.
This is the minimum standard with which you must compete with me. GL, everybody.
Now, I do believe that loser gets to pick the next difficulty. Is that how the rules are?
Indeed.
So I do wonder what Litenang is going to pick here. There has been a little bit of mind games in prior matches here, which I'm a huge fan of, by the way. The fact that you get to pick what difficulty is awesome. Just like chef's kiss right there. But it is curious to see how things will go.
We've seen just return to something well practiced on. We've seen roller coaster, the speed adjustments. What if we see a gradual decreasing of speed here?
Oh, I just realized on Cards feed, that's actually a webcam. I just thought it was like a profile picture, and I was like, huh, normally Cards just has like his Discord avatar. Okay. It's a webcam. Okay. I understand now.
It's actually a very long GIF.
That is impressive then. Oh, looks like we're going with hard. Okay.
Oh, maybe we'll get the gradual decreasingness. Maybe if you're not used to the maybe adjustments of timing of the lower speeds, want to get a win in now. So right, compared to V-Hard, this is the exact same speed, just slower AI. So this comes more down to your execution each stage. You might still get troll cleared, but almost certainly not as much.
Yep, already. Ooh, good start right there from Card's side.
Lightning had
19
basically the same, except Lakitu snuck a clear in there.
Okay, 28 seconds, not too bad. Wow, Cards are really pushing how high that stack can go there.
I saw how much setup that required to not do a match before he wanted a match. But I got there.
I wonder how much of a strat that could be in these kind of in Tetris Attack in general, I guess. Because overall, with this being essentially the slowest game, it is probably a lot easier to just let the stack kind of like creep up to the very maximum.
That's 3
And then
seconds
just
to catch
go
up.
full career, yeah.
If you raise your stack at the very start, you have more options, but that process does eat, like, maybe 2 to 2.5 seconds each time. And your starting board technically has enough ammo to top off the opponent usually. Just can you find it?
Okay, Lightning had a 21-second Poochie there. Not bad, not bad. Actually, pretty good, all things considering. They are both still on the same stage. Okay, 16 seconds on card side, though.
Good formations from Lightning there. But insta-clear is the reward.
Okay. It didn't go any farther than that, so
Still a
that's good.
decent
Still
stage.
keeping it there. Card still going on those sub-20 clears there with 15 seconds. Barely even get time to kind of flip-flop here. I'm like looking at one, I look at the other, it's already done. Go back to the first one, then my smooth brain can't comprehend this.
Every time I blink, the stage number increments.
Alright, got some good combo in that chain there on Lightning's side.
Moving in 5s and 8s and 10s on Blarg.
Might be enough. Okay. 32. It's a slower stage, but you know, not letting it dwell on too long. Card's slowing down a bit too at 22 seconds.
A lot of combos needed to kill Blarg, but got there. If there is a way to reliably make combos to send 3 lines at once, cards would probably find it, but I think that requires, what, like a 15?
That's a 15 right there. And a 20 from Lightning, so that's keeping the pace there. Not letting it get beyond the one stage.
Yeah, solid pace from both. Eight combo mid-chain. At least 4 other lines of combos to follow up. And no clear.
Yeah, that's a
For
bit
a
unfortunate on Lightning's side.
Sub 5 cave entrance for cards.
I thought that was going to be
fancy fish work there.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a second tier, and then they subverted my expectations.
Those panels are arranged in the trolliest possible manner.
Ooh, a 7 combo on Lightning's side right there.
Bye, fish.
It's a pretty slow stage, but, you know, still got through it. Still got through it. But I do believe Cards is now at a patent pending 2-stage lead here.
With good plant tech. That might actually be enough because plant is pretty high.
Oh, got the clear there, unfortunately. Okay, and Lightning clears at 23 seconds. Not bad.
Still, Cards isn't giving away any ground whatsoever.
There's still a potential for Kamek or Bowser to troll Cards here, so that is gonna have to be Lightning's kind of wish here. That's not
Kamek
happening
doesn't
on
take
this
care of
stage,
that
though.
right side. That's a 12-second win for Kamek.
Oh wait, what? That
Hocus
Okay.
pocus, you temporarily lost your focus?
I like that. That is definitely what Lightning needs, though. Jeez.
To be fair, if
gotta
you're gonna
lose.
die, might as well be at the 12-second mark.
Oh, for sure. Just flying a little bit too close to the sun there, Icarus. But, you know. Cards gets redos. Icarus did not.
Hey, good run back.
Might be it for Lightning. Okay, yep, 25 seconds. Let's go, let's go.
So effectively, it's like a 53-second stage, which you can afford in this matchup. That's definitely enough.
Combo.
Now it's just if Bowser has a match available, and it doesn't look like he does.
No, got that tier 2. There it is. I like
just
how
die
only that
entirely,
one.
panels.
I like that how that one column is the only one that actually did the death animation. That's interesting.
So a very solid run if we ignore that one stage.
Yeah, imagine losing and then still winning. That's even a bigger flex than the last one. This, you know what? When this hits the YouTube, shoutouts to the YouTube viewership. It should just be titled "Cards Flexing."
Oh hey, that's the bad ending. The untrue ending.
And what should be happening is Cards should be getting some shiny stars on the layout here right now.
We can't just beat Lightning. We must crush him.
Somebody should make ROM hacks of that. Can you imagine playing in the tournament and you just have a ROM hack where it replaces the word Bowser with your opponent? Alright, let's see on Lightning's side here. Is it gonna be enough? Nope. At least not yet.
Quick follow-up. Mostly going all combos, which can work eventually.
This is gonna be one of those stages.
Well, this should do it. Hi, Steel Block.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, dang. I also just want to point out that even with that death of, which was 12 seconds, like, the V-hard time is really close to the hard time on Card's side. Just goes to show how insane that V-hard run was.
Yes. Sub 8s on V-hard. That's not usually a thing. We'll see that sometimes on hard, but... The AI variance in V-hard just doesn't let that happen. Sometimes. Today I learned that Yoshi has a slightly different message on if you get the bad ending in hard. With more of a direct message on what actually to do. Alright, so Litenang's pick again. Another gradual decrease into normal? Yep. The decreasing staircase strat. Or whatever name it should be called. That's better. So normal is a slight drop in speed, but it doesn't feel terribly slow. It's a little bit more familiar.
Alright, off to the races here.
Get some good openings and don't tap like so fast that you double swap, and it's gonna be pretty similar to the other modes.
Now, I did notice here that Cards likes to raise the stack a lot more than Litenang. And it seems to work in Cards' favor.
Having more options, being able to weave in... If you can see the way to simultaneously clear 9 panels at once, then you kind of need that much ammo.
Oh. I was just like about to comment, and then no, Cards is already on to stage 3. Hot dang.
Yeah, solid openers. Solid opener from Litenang too.
And will it be? It looks like it might be enough as soon as they stop clearing here. There we go, 22 seconds. Which is a really good tab. I want to keep pointing out, Litenang is playing really well. It's just that Cards is playing even better.
Oops, all singles. Yeah, these strats will work, getting in the appropriate amount of chains. But to be really fast, you need to decrease those chains by weaving in equivalent combos.
Yeah, gotta be super efficient.
That faster droppage. 16 Wiggler. Pretty good so far.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit of a different playstyle. If anybody remembers the Pokemon Puzzle League tournaments, for a good portion of it, you did the cheese strat where it was like a combo, and then a bunch of line garbage, and the AI goes for that little piece of combo, and your hope is that they clear that, and kind of just get crushed by the massive amount of garbage on top of that. But here it's a little bit different.
It sorts the similar garbage together, so the combos will never fall first, assuming you do them all at the same time.
But that's what keeps things interesting, which is pretty nice. Oh. On Card's side there was getting... The AI was kind of prepping for some second tier strats, but not today. That was probably the slowest stage clear so far for Cards here at 34 seconds.
Could be a point of catch-up. Oh, one more line. Now 2 more.
Unfortunate on Litenang's side there. That was actually kind of unfortunate on Card's side there too. Basically, the AI cleared right when that garbage dropped, so it didn't even give it a chance to kind of sit there.
Follow-up's good enough.
Alright, got some blarg here and lungefish on the other.
I see that cutoff because fish
Oh.
didn't do anything, and still didn't do anything after the garbage fell.
That is not a 12-second loss this time. That's a 12-second win. I am kind of wondering how much room for improvement Lightning has here if he just raised that stack 1 or 2 more rows. Because like you've been saying, more panels, more options, more clears, easier time to do the combos in between the chaining.
Ooh, Corvid-19. I'm sorry.
It's okay. With just beautiful puns all around in this
Don't
tournament.
demonetize.
Alright, so we're on Hookbill here.
Solid chaining from Lightning. Probably needed all that because Raven cleared down a bit. Yay!
Yeah, worked out. 20-second clear is pretty dang good. I mean, it could probably be a little bit better because normal, but 20 seconds is still pretty solid.
Is that... I don't think that was intended from cards. That seemed like a drop chain because it was like too short. Follow-up should be still pretty fast though, and still
Yep.
to still get a sub 20 out of that. That's perfectly okay if you know you're short and you follow up immediately like that to rescue anything really bad from happening. Cards onto the last stage, super poised for at least a sub 7. Nice 12 combo weave.
You know, I was really hoping that this wouldn't be a stomp, but it might just be a stomp.
Foot in ground, forcefully.
GG. But to Lightning's credit, did keep it basically to a one-stage follow-up there, so didn't let things get too far behind. It's just more of a showcase of why Cards is indeed the #1 seed in this tournament here.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, Cards would get the last shiny star on the layout.
Two more lines on Piranha. There they are. Okay.
Alright. One more to go. Good combo start there. Ooh, 8. Nice.
Weaving in an 8. That's the tech we like to see.
Oh, that's disappointing though, with Kamek clearing that garbage, but it might be enough after.
He doesn't have an immediate clear after, so there we go.
Alright. Solid clear right there, 20 seconds.
So despite
But,
the best efforts,
Yup.
Cards of the Heart, in his first game, played live-ish, with a very deserving win.
Yeah. There's not much more to point out. Props to Lightning for keeping things as close as it was, because at the end of the day, it was still pretty close. Just damn. That's all I got.
These times might be fine locally, but in a tournament filled with people that have practiced for like hundreds of hours to refine their puzzling tech, what else can you do, really?
Alright, so this does bring us to the group standings of Group A. Pretty solid group all around, gotta say.
And that performance from Lightning, makes me think that the battle for the second person to advance out of here might be more interesting than first.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, my brain goes into a million places, and I unfortunately can't remember the names of everybody in these tournaments. But I can't read also because I am old and require glasses. But Bumbledon and Junkyard Dave, those are kind of two newer names to me, so I'm not sure how good their times are or anything like that. I'm sure I could probably look it up if I really wanted to. But Wiki, I do remember. That is a name I remember. So Lightning might be able to just come out of here with second place. Entirely possible.
Wired Rookie and Bumbledon have pretty decent speedrun records on SRC, but that's, those matches are more susceptible to, those RNG swings from AI clears are just missing that one opening, so...
Yeah, that's the thing about the leaderboards. It helps, but it doesn't necessarily mean you'll win. The world record person on SRC does not necessarily win the tournament, because you can have the fastest time, but if you are not the fastest consistently, well, you're giving yourself opportunities to lose.
SRC only tracks the very edge of your bell curve and not the top.
Exactly.
Any further thoughts from this match, considering that another Group A presentation is coming up?
Not on this match, no. When we get to the next match, which looks to be Cards versus Bumbledon, I think that will be a true kind of testament to see, for everyone to predict how this group is going to be. Because that is about, we got a good insight onto how Lightning does, which, all things considered, super awesome. And when we see how Bumbledon is going to do, they'll kind of give us an idea of how the rest of the group might play out. So, but overall, solid performances. Yeah, that's about it.
All right,
I
so want to go ahead and cut in and thank you to Aries and Six for covering that match. It was definitely a lot of fun to see you guys try to make that interesting. but we do have one more of my matches to play for you next. It was actually played immediately after this one. So for context on the next match coming up, I'm doing these back to back. Just to give some idea of what my state was in going into these next races with Bumbledon, and you will be seeing those races right after this. But for the rest of you watching on YouTube, until next time for everyone, thanks for watching.
GG.
See ya.